The story unfolds on the 3rd of May 2023 in the culturally rich, verdant northeastern Indian state of Manipur, located amidst the vibrant hillsides and warm valleys. This serene landscape, usually bustling with life and activity, suddenly becomes the epicenter of a catastrophic explosion of violent inter-ethnic clashes, a societal upheaval that brings life as the inhabitants know it to a sudden, terrifying halt. This conflict is not a random outburst. It is deeply rooted, an age-old feud that is brought to the forefront again, a grim reminder of the underlying tensions that have simmered on this land for long. The bone of contention? Two powerful local communities, the Meitei and Kuki. These communities, with their distinctive cultures and traditions, find themselves pitted against each other in a volatile dance of hostility. On this fateful day, the spiraling violence between them escalates to a pitch, resulting in a bloodbath that sends shockwaves across the state, the country, and even the world. Over 75 lives are lost amidst this chaos, a horrific testament to the devastation that such conflicts can cause. But it's not just about the horrifying body count. This turmoil also leads to the displacement of 35,000 innocent people, uprooted from their homes and lives. In the blink of it is a mass exodus, a desperate scramble for safety, as the streets they once walked become battlegrounds. Amidst this upheaval, their homes, their memories, their history crumbles. An estimated 1,700 buildings, their foundations shaken, lie in ruins, a grim aftermath of the violent storm that passed. But what ignites this devastating blaze of violence? The answer lies in an unexpected catalyst, a recent court decision to consider scheduled tribe status for the Meitei community. The echoes of this decision reach the ears of the masses, stirring up a hornet's nest of resentment, fear, and rage. This legal verdict acts as a spark, triggering a wave of violence that lights up the region, transforming it into a battlefield. The Manipur that was once known for its tranquil tea gardens and shimmering lakes is now cloaked in an aura of dread, its peace shattered, its harmony disrupted. This decision, rooted in the hope of achieving equality, ends up engulfing the region in chaos and uncertainty. Just as the predicament intensifies, the Indian government reacts by imposing severe military curfews along with a mass deployment of armed forces. This is their natural instinct, to attempt to regain control in dire circumstances. Yet, it cannot be overlooked that the region is plagued by a convoluted history that is saturated with the tumultuous presence of armed insurgent groups. These groups, powerful and resilient, persistently challenge the government, defying its authority and adding a layer of complexity to the conflict. Entrenched in their age-old traditions of rebellion, they give the conflict a dimension that is as historical as it is political. Further complicating matters is the rampant political manipulation that holds the region in its firm grip. The authorities, in their bid for dominance and power, employ devious tactics to retain control. The widespread election interference, another pivotal aspect of this escalating situation, has led to the erosion of a fair and democratic process in the region. This has contributed to sowing seeds of discord and suspicion among the citizens and the state. In the midst of all these, the persisting disputes over land rights surge as another concern. It's a potent issue that has stirred up countless rebellions and protests. Further heightening the tension are the waves of refugees fleeing from Myanmar, seeking safety, but also adding to the area's burgeoning population and resource strain. Underlying these conflicts, a pervasive and deep-rooted lack of trust between citizens and authorities prevails. This mistrust has been bred over years of negligence and corruption, tainting the citizen-authority relationship with suspicion and fear. As things rapidly spiral out of control, factors such as rampant social media propaganda and crippling economic hardships add another layer of complexity to the turmoil. The situation is further aggravated by a deteriorating humanitarian crisis, a grim reminder of the real cost of this discord. The Manipur conflict, initially a local dispute, has now begun to cast an overwhelmingly long shadow over India's international image, the image that represents the world's largest democracy and a global power. A conflict that was once confined to the northeastern corner of the country, dealing primarily with divergent ethnic tensions and issues concerning scheduled tribe status, has gradually transformed into a situation that carries a message that echoes far beyond its geographical boundaries. Its impact stretches far beyond the hills and valleys of Manipur. The current state of affairs isn't only about the long-standing issues that have been simmering in the region for generations. It's now about how India, as a nation, is handling the internal strife that has been plaguing one of its remote states. This situation, now a crisis, has become a testament to the government's approach towards conflict resolution. The handling of the Manipur conflict is a litmus test for the country's leadership, highlighting the potential consequences of their actions and decisions. Furthermore, the Manipur conflict now serves as an alarmingly stark reminder of how local conflicts can spiral out of control, only to have far-reaching geopolitical implications. It demonstrates the volatile nature of these internal issues and how quickly they can escalate into situations that can shake the very foundation of a nation, affecting its international standing. It brings to the forefront the intricate relationship between a country's internal affairs and the way the world perceives it. The unfolding situation in Manipur underlines the importance of conflict resolution. It emphasizes that resolution is not just crucial for the sake of internal peace and harmony, but it is vital for maintaining a nation's standing in the global arena. This conflict showcases the delicate balance that countries must strike between managing their internal disputes, maintaining peace within their borders, and preserving their international reputation. As we continue to observe the unfolding events in Manipur, we are starkly reminded of the delicate balance nations must strike in managing local conflicts while preserving their global image.